My name is Becky Laymon. I'm from Niles, Michigan. My husband's at Lakeland in engineering, going on 26 years. I was cleaning my house, getting ready for my son to come from California for deer season, and I was on a stool and I missed a step and I fell and grazed my head and didn't think anything of it because there was no pain. You know, I laid there for a while and then I got up and went about my business. Everything was fine. And then over the holidays, I had a headache. And it would go away and then it'd come back. And at Christmas time, it was nonstop. It hurt. We went to the doctor, got some pain medicine, and it didn't even touch it. So we managed to get through the new year. And the 2nd of January, I was sitting there with my husband on the couch, and I told him, I said, I got this headache, and it feels like somebody's got an ice pick in the top of my head. And that's the last thing I remember for 27 days. My husband got me to the hospital. He still won't talk about it because it really upsets him. And they transferred me from Lakeland Hospital after they took a CT scan, and they got Dr. Sikorski ready for me and got me by ambulance to Lakeland in St. Joe, Michigan. They wanted to stabilize me for a couple of days, and then doctor did surgery on the 5th. They thought that I wasn't going to make it, and my husband had been told to expect the worst, that my brain was swelling and they didn't want to go back and operate. They didn't think I would survive it, that I wasn't strong enough. The outlook wasn't good. And my husband said, Lord, help me. I need my wife. He had pulled over to the side of the road. By the time he got back on the road and up to the hospital, doctor was there waiting for him. He said, I don't know what just happened. He said, but your wife's going to make it. They told my husband, you better look into a facility for her. And he said, oh no, there is a perfectly good 6th floor rehabilitation center right here in this building, and that's where she's going, and she will walk out of this hospital. Do you understand me? And that's when they started doing it. I did a lot of rehab. A lot of exercises and everything. I don't remember any of it because I was in such pain. They gave me pain medicine so I wouldn't remember. And doctor didn't want me to know that pain, that kind of pain. By the time they had weaned me off of the pain medicine, I was doing what they told me to do, and I was looking forward to some of it. You know, some of it was like, why? I already know how to take a bath. I already know how to speak. I already know how to do this. But I couldn't understand what they actually were doing until a week or two later. It was like, oh, they're trying their best to get me back where I was. They treated me so good. We became a family. By the time I left, I hated to say goodbye, but I was glad I was going home too. But they treated me so well, and they encouraged me every day without making me feel like I was addle-brained. You know, it was like having my daughters there every day. You know, they were great. I tell everybody, I do every praise I can for Lakeland because they really did a good job with me. And a lot of people aren't so lucky to have facilities like this in their backyard.